Welcome to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. This will be a short video. This video is about my sign. So, here's my sign for Kung Fu Havoc number 2. As you can see, I've pretty much put a lot of martial arts on here. So, Wushu, Wing Chun, Sumo Wrestling, Savate, Kendo, Kung Fu, Jeet Kune Do, Shoot Fighting, Aikido, Hapkido, MMA, Kempo, Muay Thai, Kickboxing, BBJ, Street Fighting, Taekwondo, Martial Arts, Jiu-Jitsu, Ninjutsu, Judo's over there, Tai Chi, Karate, Capoeira. So the bulk of these that I put here, I have dabbled in. BJJ was the last thing I ever studied because I studied it while I was in the Army, and that was like by course or by force. We also did a reinsurgent of Taekwondo in the Army. When I was in Bravo, we did Taekwondo. When I was in Delta, we did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Street fighting is something I've been doing all my damn life. Martial arts, I started when I was 7. I started in karate. I switched to Kung Fu, and Wushu and Wing Chun are parts of Kung Fu. I know a few animal styles. I don't know them to precise formality. And while we're on this, I want to talk to y'all about the belt system. I don't like the black belt system. All right, I don't like the system of belts and rankings for the simple fact that they prove nothing. They honestly, truly, to God, prove nothing. You got a black belt, big freaking whoop-de-doo. If you have a black belt and you get your ass kicked by somebody like me, you need to go back to school. Simple as that. Because I've been training and fighting all my life, and I've been doing it since I was 6 years old. When I picked up martial arts, that's just something to add to my arsenal. And I started with the freestyle karate, which was no forms. By the time I got to Taekwondo, I had never done a form a day in my damn life. I didn't learn forms until I got into Taekwondo, which is why I sucked at the form part, but the fighting part I could do. There's many different ways that you can learn martial arts, and I will be honest with you. For me, and this is my personal opinion, lots of people are going to go against this, and that's fine. I think katas make great exercise. They do. You practice Tosan and Tung Gu for Taekwondo for your green and yellow belt. I also did Naharate, but I can't spell it. So I guess that's what the sensei was, his own style of Taekwondo. I'll have to Google it, but when I Google it, I'll put it on here. But in the Naharate, Tosan and Tung Gu, they were both still forms of Taekwondo to get a yellow or a green belt. But at the same time, I could beat black belts. So your systems of belts aren't all that they cracked up to be. You see what I'm saying? But to each their own. You have to have systems to have a regulating body so that someone won't get cocky, try to beat up the teacher, that kind of thing. And here's the thing. If the teacher is beaten by a white belt, the teacher must have missed a class. Alright, this is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Hope you guys enjoyed my sign. Be seeing you. It's not completely finished. I still have more martial arts to add to it. But most of the ones that I've added are the ones that I've taken. The ones that I'll add are the ones I'm looking into. I'm not a big fan of Krav Maga. And it's probably because I'm a big fan of, God damn it, what's his name? Ramsey Dewey. Since I'm a big fan of Ramsey Dewey, it's probably why I'm not a big fan of Krav Maga. We have a Krav Maga school here. I've seen some of it. I'm not all that fond about it because here's the truth. No matter what style of martial arts you take, your fighting situation is going to change regardless. Because if you're fighting someone who knows Krav Maga, you're going to adapt. If you're fighting someone who knows Kung Fu, you're going to adapt. Because if you fight to win, you're fighting to win. If you fight to survive, it's a whole different mess of fight. Alright? But this is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Be seeing.